I'm gonna go out of order a little bit. I started this the day before, obviously because now there's light. This was from the day before. I try to organize a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue to show you now what I did the morning of the 29th. I watered some of the lawn. Alright, I want to make this video for any tech genius or nerds or freaks or whatever you're called. I don't know what you guys call yourself these days. This right here is a Black & Decker model. I don't know what. Oh, Power Series Plus. I have a theory that you know how nowadays products they make fake noises to make the customer feel like they're getting a better product. I believe this is one of them, okay? So if you listen to the amount of the what is it, the decibels, I gotta yell. If you can somehow, I'm recording on i13 mini. If you think you can pick up the decibels through the microphone from this phone, put a link on the bottom below. Again, this is a Black & Decker Powerhouse Series Plus. Really loud. I only use it like at a time like right now when Papa Alex is at the gym, so he's not. I don't like to use it while he's watching TV. For that, I got these, dustpans and pans and brooms, which I use a lot of the times. But like right now, Mom is oh, that's garbage. Mom's in her bedroom. I think she's getting ready to get up. It's already almost like 10:49. I've been up since 2:30 this morning because the Princess, it lowers in volume sometimes. It can mean one of two things. It's gonna go back up or the battery's about to die. So yeah, so the Princess came out of the room, and at 2:30 in the morning, remember, I don't have a bedroom. I sleep on the couch, okay? I'm blessed with the couch. So whenever anybody comes out into the living room, it's an open space. It's like an open model house, just like all the other houses that are built, you know, in like modern suburbia, open space. That's like the concept of like the defined maybe the 20th century going into the 21st century. Is it really anything extraordinary? I don't know. I like the talking pits. I remember those. There used to be a thing in the middle of the house that you used to like. It was like 2 steps down, and people would just sit around and talk and have a conversation. That was nice. I mean, if you could put like a little like a you know, so start like a little fake fire or a real fire in the middle of it, as long as it's controlled, that would be nice. Let's continue. I picked, this was some of the dirt from this carpet right here. This is Papa Alex's seat. He can care less if you think he's dirty. He doesn't care what you think. This is just a necesita, so we can get in there. Just try to lift this up. Put this over here. This is my bed. I like to keep my area clean. We'll pick it up. We'll go again. I keep, this is like my little the nightstand, like the coffee table is my little stationary desk for me. I can't complain. It's hard living on the streets. If you're lucky, one of the best places that I recommend is behind advanced auto parts. The only perishables you'll find there are the ones that the employees eat for lunch, which they only take some of them go out, so not that many actually will eat in the restaurant, so there's not that much perishables, which is always good if you want to be living on the streets. Because if you sleep near perishables, you're going to be near bugs all night, and bugs are going to be crawling all over you. The next thing is, a lot of the items that they receive, those boxes that they come in, you can use those boxes to make a bed for yourself. And believe it or not, I'm thinking about switching my bed and finding some boxes and sleeping on the floor, because I think it's actually better for your back. You don't gotta do it for long, just for maybe 30 days or so, and it actually helps. I believe it helps strengthen your back. Also, another thing I want to do, I talked to my therapist, and I told her that I want to start classes, but online. A lot of the online classes that I see, they're courses, like little courses that you take to learn a trade, to do something. I want to actually enroll in a public college, like I had done in the past. I don't know if I'll be eligible for FAFSA, since I messed that up once, but I believe it's been 7 years. And if I'm not mistaken, every 7 years, your debt is forgiven. And if that's the case, I want to be able to pursue my dream. I don't want to talk about it, because every time I notice in life, you talk about how you want something to happen, it never happens. I'll say one thing though. I wanted to do it for several reasons, and the reasons are, you're a doctor of medicine, but it's a cool doctor of medicine, meaning that you pick your own schedule, so you can get the coveted 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. You don't have any emergency calls, but by law you do have to stay on your answering machine. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911, but whatever. But one of the things that made me realize that, hey, I could do this, this isn't as bad as I thought it was this TV show hosted by Daniel Tosh, called Tosh.0. And after watching a sketch on one of his celebrity profiles or web redemptions, one of the two, I said to myself, I was like, you know what? If she can do it, so can I. And well, not I don't really think I said it that way. I think I looked at the clip that they played because obviously this job deals with some stuff that you don't want to see. That's why I kind of like said no, thank you. I don't want to do that. But that's really what I wanted to do because I always wanted to be an MD. I just didn't know what kind of MD I wanted to be. And but after seeing her doing it and seeing how she derives, kind of like a pleasure for it, she has her own Instagram account where she says the majority of the following is women. The women they get. All right, let's finish mopping. I mean, doing this right here. How long have we been doing this? 11 minutes. OMG. So, after seeing her doing it, you guys see the decibels, right? I don't know what kind of. I don't know how much you have to nerd out. I don't know how much you have to nerd out to figure out the mic, like how much it can pick up, at what distances. You saw that I varied in distances. I went close about 6 inches. I went far, about 5 feet. So what is that? Alright. Let me go ahead and continue because let's turn on the fan. Oh, the fan's on already. Look at that. Ceiling fans. And things are. Wow. I take a break. Let me go ahead and water my babies, which I have been moving around just to like make the front of the house, the appearance of the house, look a little bit different every day. I don't know if it would add style to it or anything, but can you see? I can't see because I can only see the cameras. It looks like it's pointing towards it. I don't know. Next one, I'll record my right hand. Take this lid off. You notice how these always come in packs of 12, and a pack of hot dog comes in a pack of 8. It's like they do that on purpose. Alright, so now turn this on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for good luck. That's gonna be the next language I learn is Chinese. Alright, so we still have the thing that I wrote the other day. I've decided I'm gonna leave it up for a month because usually if you leave something up for like a day or a week, most of the times you don't remember what it said. But a lot of times, for instance, I'll give you an example. My daughter, every day I walked her to school, every single morning, except for like maybe I missed 2 or 3 mornings, I always told her the same exact thing. And I even tried to act as if I was like excited to tell her about it. Like, this is something new and exciting. I would tell her, honey, what do you do so you can make today the best day of school ever? And it was the following. At first, it started off with 2 items. Listen and ask questions. That happened for maybe 2, 3 months. And then I said, let me add a third one, 1, 2, 3. 3 strikes, you're out. So then I added a third one. Be kind. So then after that, every single day, I dropped her off at school. I always said, honey, what can we do today so we can make today one of the best days of school ever? And she would, she'd reply, listen, ask questions, and be kind. And I'm pretty sure that as long as I keep doing that through the next school year, and basically all the way up until she finishes school, when she can drive herself to school, which will probably be in in high school. I drove myself in middle school, but that's because I failed. She's probably gonna remember that for the rest of her life, heaven willing. And those are three attributes that are very important in life. Listen, it's just obvious. We're given 2 ears that ought to show you. If we're given 2 ears and 1 mouth, that's just common sense. You also get 2 eyes. You get 2 eyes, 2 ears, and only 1 mouth. So that just physiologically, that's just telling you, shut up and listen. Don't be one to talk. I talk because I talk to a camera, and you can turn me off at any time you want. You don't even have to watch me if you don't want to. And that's okay, For the ones that do watch me, I appreciate you a lot because, I appreciate the dopamine rush. It's nice. And what else? Ask questions. I told her that because I want her to actively listen to the point where if she doesn't understand something, I want her to consult it with the teacher first. Because when you're in school, you're in a learning environment, you're more likely to be more perceptive to new ideas and new ways of thought than you are as opposed to like if you're at home. When you're at home, you tend to have a little bit of a complacency. Like for instance, yesterday I told my daughter I'll turn on the iPad for 4 hours. All I ask in return is that after the 4 hours are done, just take one walk around the block with me. Walk around the block once with me. And she don't want to do it, I think in part it might have to do with outside factors, like people that surround her, because they say, you are the company that you keep. Unfortunately, some of the company that she keeps, I'm not saying, anything bad, but it's almost like it's company that she has to keep, that she has no choice. And it may or may not be having a bad influence on her because, being sedentary is said to be worse than actually drinking and smoking. Okay? And the third thing I told her is just to be kind. Okay? So be kind, that's just one of the best attributes a person can have in general. If you're a human being and you deal with other people, customer service or whatever. Let me see if I can do this holding the phone and holding these 2 things. Did my dad lock the door? Oh no, he didn't. Nice. Okay. So if you work with customer service and you're able to be kind, that's already half the job right there. Well, really, customer service can really mean the 3 things that I told Mariah for school. Listen, listen to the customer, ask questions. That way you get to understand the customer needs better, and be kind. Here's a survivor. He's got 1 trunk now after it was killed by accident by the people who, what's it called when you put grass down? Or put down the sod. Here we have Here we have Semilla. Semilla was the one that was hit hard. Let me close the door so that the AC doesn't come out. We're all on a fixed income, and you know, it's not as easy as you think. Just because people see that, oh, I have an iPhone, I have clothes that I can wear, you know, it's not that easy at all. You know, that's why when I do ask for donations, I really could use some donations, because it's just, I can only just do so much. I'm grateful for what I can do, and if that's all that I'm going to be able to do, then, you know, so be it. But it would be nice for once in a while, like, instead of taking my daughter to Chick-fil-A, you know, maybe invite her to, like, Outback Steakhouse. That's just one of my favorites. Or a restaurant that she likes. Anyway, so let's look at Semilla. If you look at leaves, there's some new leaves growing here on this trunk. The trunk split in 3, if I remember right. Yeah, see right there. This trunk right here. Any new leaves. Sometimes when I back up, it focuses better. Yeah, there's some new leaves right there. But some of the leaves, you see how they get, like, you know, I used a pesticide. I don't know if I used it right, but it doesn't look all too bad. I imagine, look right there, there's like some, it looks like the leaves have been, I don't know, it looks like they've been burnt, kind of. This is a single trunk. I trimmed it. I don't know if I should have, but we'll find out. Alright. We got our spout. We got our full juice. Alright, here we have 20 seconds. 20 seconds is a bad boy for sure. Look at that. Single. Let's start from the bottom. Alright. Single chunk. Right. And then look, it goes into a full body. Look at those leaves. Beautiful leaves. It's very nice. This one doesn't really look like it had any like bugs or anything eating at it. There's new leaves coming out of here. Let me see if I can focus. You can actually see these pretty well. That means this is this might be a, no, that's a branch actually. That's a branch. If you can see it right there, it goes out to there. That's a branch. This is only, I think this is only a single chunk. Yeah, that's another branch right there. And look, that branch right there is also growing some new leaves. Look at that. Wait, isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. And then look, we got more new leaves right over here. This is another branch. That's a trunk right there. And then there's the branch. And then look at the leaves that came off of this branch. Look at the size of that leaf. That's a new leaf because of the color, obviously. And look at the other leaves that are coming out. Let me see if I can get a good focus. Ain't that a beaut? 20 seconds is looking mighty fine. And then this right here has to be another branch. Yup, another branch coming out from right there, the trunk of the tree. Okay, some of it is covered right there, that's okay. And now let's see the leaves that are coming out of this branch. Let's see if we can count them. We got a big one, And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, maybe 6. That's beautiful. Alright. Alright, over here, we're trying to kill the grass. That's why we put all this stuff here. The people that put the garden, they didn't do it properly. They were supposed to put like something down, you know, so that the grass would not grow. And they didn't do it. Okay, whatever. So now we gotta kind of like fix it on our own, which we can look at it as an opportunity. Now we can plant some plants that we can actually choose instead of ones that those MFers chose. They're not MFers, they're hard workers and they're very nice people. Which brings me to something that I want to discuss. Here we have 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, I brought it up a little bit so it wouldn't be in the light. Because it was in the light for a while. But look how 7-Eleven has grown. This is a tree trunk tree. And this thing is a bad, bad boy. I'm not going to even record that much of it. But you can see new leaves coming out. Let me see if I can focus on it. Right there. Actually, oh, right here. And look at those leaves. Oh wow, look at that leaf. Wait, let me see if I can get it. Right there. That leaf right there. Anything else? I don't see much else. Alright, but anyway. Let's water her. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my boy Jeremy. Thank you for messaging me all the positive affirmations every morning. I appreciate it. It's very inspirational. I appreciate that very much. I hope you're doing well too. And remember, if at any point you're going through a time of need, just keep in mind, during the times when you can't walk on your own 2 feet, those are the times when Jesus carries you. So just have faith, buddy. You already do. So you're gonna do great. Alright, now what was the second part of this video? Oh, the mopping. I'm not gonna mop anymore since Dad's here. So we'll just leave the mopping till another day. Oh, this is garbage. This is garbage, which is also cardboard, which means that if we tear it up properly, we can put it to join the thing that we have outside. This thing right here is supposed to be, see? It's like supposed to be so you can tear it. But it hasn't been tearing, so I'm just gonna tear it right down the middle. Oh no. Oh, and on this thing I had on the top, which is a very good verse. I didn't realize it was written by Ghostface Killer, even though it's on Raekwon the Chef's album. What do you believe in, heaven or hell? Don't believe in heaven 'cause we're living in hell. So what's your life? I need to put up a scripture from the book of Matthew. And like I said, I'll leave it there till the 22nd. That's a good date. Reminds me of my plan. 22nd. Right over here. Where's the part that I wanted to get? I think it was this part right here. Okay, so this right here is not that right there. It's flat. This out. That's just one more glove. This is a lot easier. Am I focused? Am I actually recording what I'm doing? Probably not. I'm trying. Yeah, to be what do they call it? The federal, aviation, federal aviation something. You have to be between the ages of like 25 or 20 to 30 to be an air traffic controller. WTF is that? It's such a high stress job, and they need a young mind that can like maybe compute several thoughts a minute. What I think they should do is, instead of doing that like a bunch of idiots that they are, they should allow anyone to apply. Once they apply, they should have them take an aptitude test. That way we can see, you know, what level they are in terms of, oh, I think it's a flower. You know, what terms they are in as far as, you know, the attitude that's needed to perform the duties of the job, right? So, like, let's say you turn the big 3-0, which is the age, which they say you can't do it anymore, which is, you know, that's why they've had so many delays in flying. Thank God I don't fly. I used to, but I don't really care for it anymore. It's just like getting on a bus. And trust me, I don't like buses. They're annoying. But yeah, do an aptitude test. I did some work this morning. Look how much I filled up the garbage can already. I've been doing nothing but work because I think Dad was upset with me the other day, and I don't know. I just want to try to make him happy. And anyway, so what else? Yeah, do that, whatever. Do that effing, you know, annual. If you're past like depending, like if you just turn 40 biannual. If you turn 44 annual, you know, annual, whatever, you know, just do it as needed. You know, whatever you think will help improve the safety and, you know, of the souls on board, and that's it. That's all you got to worry about. But the fact that you limit the pull down of people that can apply to people who are only from 20 to 30 years. That's what I read last. I don't know if it's still true. I gotta look it up. That's just ridiculous. You know? And they make decent money, but it's a very stressful job. And you have a lot of souls on the line. So any little mistake you make, right away, you big old investigation, and you'll find out soon enough you get charged with manslaughter, which you probably won't. Companies are usually covered, and they got the best lawyers, you know. But, you know, they usually sell out of court anyways. So yeah, so this stupid little video that I decided to make has turned out to be a half-hour talk show with no commercials. So if you enjoyed it, I'm glad you did. If you didn't, maybe you'll enjoy the next one, or maybe I will never see you again. But no matter what, just remember, listen, ask questions, and be kind. I feel like I'm talking to my daughter right now. Let's see. Can I get some star power in my show? Hi, my name is David. Here we have the sun. Sun, let us know, how are you doing today? Where are you? Oh, there you are. I can't even see you. Oh my goodness. I think it's right there. It's like behind clouds. Well, whatever. The sun was shy. He didn't want to be interviewed. Oh, look. More stuff to do. See, this is why I don't like single family housings. All day, every day, you always find something you can do. This is more of a house for somebody who's like retired and is, you know, and they don't want to just die. So what they can do is they can upkeep their home. Now, if you put the word family in it, it has to be a family that shares close knits and values, prays at the dinner table, and knows what they stand for. That way the family together can take care of the house. Because this is a whole lot of property. I mean, look at this. I'm one person. And look at all this. It starts from over there. That right there is an apartment. Front door. Efficiency. Garage, which can be another efficiency. Oh look, there's another thing up there. Look at that, see? I told you. Always something you can find to do that'll keep you busy. Oh, and by the way, I cleaned up here a little bit. I put a little table there. I cleaned up my ashtray. That's a little, that's the teacup that mom uses. That's Kim's walker, which she uses to go to doctor's appointment, but she doesn't use to actually walk. Mom got some garden soil. That's an extra chair I found one day, which turned out to be pretty good. That I got on Craigslist, but I have nobody asking for it, so maybe I'll just put it under the free category. My neighbor gifted me this, and I love it. It was her father who passed away recently, bless his soul, and it worked perfect. All I did was just inflate it and just fix this back grill with just 2 shoelaces. But then I was using 2 beach cruisers. One was a Dutch style beach cruiser, meaning that this middle part right here, it goes lower. That way it's easier access to get in and out. You can wear it pretty much wherever you want to wear, and you can get in and out easily. This one is a little bit higher. You see, like the middle rim is higher, so you kind of have to swing your leg over. So it's not just exactly designed by that, but it's still a beast cruiser. It has no gears. You brake with the pedals. But so with the first one, I offered my daughter to drive her home from school every day, and the first one was also used. And the problem with that one was that the tire had been flat for so long that it on the edges of the tires it formed creases, and those creases eventually like created kind of like holes. So when I would drive the bike aggressively, like let's say I made a turn real quick, it would be able to make a puncture to that hole and then make a puncture to the tube. Okay, that's when I was driving alone. I got that flat, and then the second flat I got was after I brought home the last day of school, I think, or one of the last days of school. I brought her home, and look at the back tire. Look how worn out from carrying her up here. You see this is an older tire. I haven't changed them yet because this one, I don't know if it was yellow to begin with and it's just old. And the other one is a beige tire. And I want to keep the theme going, you know, just because it looks nice. But anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. And may peace and love be with every one of you. Thank you.